What is going on, my beautiful people, man? Hope you guys are having an amazing one today. I gotta get up real quick, man. I got a lot of stuff on my butt, man. We're out here having an amazing time today. Hope you guys are having an amazing one wherever you guys are currently at, man. In this video, what we're basically going to be talking about is being able to get an undercurrent of the Lord's love, hope, and peace. What I mean by this is being able to not fight what our body feels sometimes, which is the anxiety, the stress, and the nervousness and certain things, and your heart's going to beat faster, and allowing ourselves to know that we can still be in God's presence despite we're having all that stuff. And God's presence is such a beautiful thing. The way that I accumulated to is you're gonna have a lot of negative stuff around you. You're gonna have a lot of things and thoughts and all this emotions in your body and anxiety and stuff. But if you can tune into God's presence, it kind of encapsulates yourself to allow you to move despite feeling all that. The way that I put it is there was a time the other day where my cat took this big old doo-doo in the litter box in my room. She took this big old doo-doo and it smelled terrible. It smelled absolutely terrible. It was disgusting. It was nasty. But what I had to do, because it was smelling so bad, I was there sitting there playing my video game and I was like, damn, that smells so bad. I'm gonna throw up, man. So what I had to do is I got a candle and I lit the candle. Now the candle wasn't super powerful, but the more that I was able to get closer to the candle and be in the presence of the candle right there, all of a sudden the background smell of that all faded out and I was able to just lock in on the freaking beautiful smell of the candle. Now that is what we can do with God's presence. Being able to lock into God's presence, it's just being able to not say that negativity and all that stuff isn't out there, but being able to lock into something so much more beautiful and so much more amazing the more that we focus on it and the closer that we get to the presence of the Lord. Now that is so amazing. The presence of the Lord will carry you through the stuff that you got going on. And another way that we can think about this too is a way that I thought about it is like the fact that I was upset, and I would get upset the fact that I would still have, you know, a little bit of anxiety or a little bit of stress, or, you know, my heart would beat a little bit fast, and I didn't know if that was okay to be in the presence of the Lord and still have that stuff. I thought it would just be like eradicated completely. But the more I realized that it didn't stop me from doing stuff, the more I was in God's presence. So this goes for like recording these videos right now. Like I'm recording these videos and I'm out here, and of course I'm a little bit like, it's in the middle of nowhere. I mean, there's people out here that will be walking, and who knows, somebody could come up here with a gun, shoot me in the freaking head. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me, but somebody could do that. But the more that we're like, all right, I'm okay with the fact that I'm a little bit like, oh, you know, whatever about this, but I'm still going to do it because I'm in the love of the Lord, the joy, the peace, and the presence of the Lord, which has reminded me that He's with me at all times. And that is what gets me to move. And it's another funny way of thinking about it. But there was another day where I was playing the freaking video game, and you play this search and destroy game on Call of Duty where you're playing like these high intense games or whatever. And it's something as small as Call of Duty. Like, it's not serious at all. It's a freaking video game, whatever. But your heart is still going to pump. And I realized, like, if my heart is pumping there, then that's just like how it happens, because you still have the feeling of that, where it's like your heart's pumping and you're getting into the tension of it. But it's okay because there's an underlying love, peace, and joy where it's like, this really doesn't matter. And I've honestly played my best freaking Call of Duty ever since then. But honestly, on top of that too, I've recorded my best videos and I've done all this stuff the best I can. So it's not saying that we're going to remove the feeling of our bodies. It's not saying that we're going to remove all the anxiety, the stress, the nervousness, the heart beating fast. But what we can do is have an underlying current of the Lord's presence that allows us to still know that He is with us and feeling that presence. And we can tune into that presence at any time to know that we don't always have to be worried about this stuff. So hope that helps you guys, man. Hope you're having an amazing one today, man. I love you guys very much. Hope you are in the presence of the Lord today. If you're not, try to tune into it today. Try to get closer. Maybe you meditate on it. Love you guys very much, man. Peace.